Next up, we've got Raj. Raj has been a very powerful speaker. He's been a very powerful individual across the many years. He's been voicing for justice for the South Asian community, for the Palestinian community, and he's not just a comrade, he's not just a friend, but I'm proud to call him my brother. In the streets, in the classrooms, and everywhere, he will fight for justice, he will voice it, and will not be shamed for it. Raj, it's a great honor.
Thank you, brother. There's something important that I need to address. You may have seen this on the news in the recent days, and you may have seen the media try to pit us against the public. Well, I've got a question. Are we not the public? I want to make something unequivocally clear. We had no prior intention whatsoever to shut down town and take over the Tyne Bridge. This was an action in direct response to the outright police brutality which took place right here on Wednesday. Making this the most violent protest in recent history in our region, and possibly one of the most violent protests nationally in regards to the student encampments. So the institutions may be against us, but we are the people, and the people are with Palestine. The people united will never be defeated. The people united. And when we say the people, we mean the people the world over. Just this year alone, I've been to India and I've been to Cuba, and I now have a message of solidarity from our comrades and their student organizers in the US, which reads as follows. To our dear comrades of Al-Shifa Hall, we, the students of the DC, Maryland, and Virginia Students for Justice and Palestine Coalition, write to you from the imperial core of the world. Although we are separated physically by the 3,500 miles of land and sea, we are united in our struggle for a free and liberated Palestine. We are united in our fight and are unified under one cause, with Gaza and Palestine as our moral compass. From the United States to Great Britain, we know it is our obligation as students to rise and resist the colonial and imperial legacies of the illegitimate regimes we live under. We know that the mass arrest and brutality of our comrades in Newcastle University Encampment is a direct response to their continuous efforts to hold the enablers of this ongoing genocide accountable. Your experiences at the hands of the repressive police state are a testament to the collective power of the student movement. By standing firm in your demands and remaining unyielding in your tireless fight for a world free of Zionism, you have created a crisis within the ranks of the ruling class, showing to the world that our universities are materially tied to the ongoing genocide in Gaza. You have demonstrated to the world that the imperial and colonial system only breeds violence. Our encampments, founded on the principles of collectivism and liberation, have demonstrated the only people keeping the students and our community safe are ourselves. The police state, on the other hand, has demonstrated that it only functions as a puppet of Zionism in protecting the interest of the ruling class and their colonial agenda. We know that the blood we shed at the hands of the forces of the state is nothing in comparison to the suffering our governments inflict on the people of Gaza daily. And ergo, no amount of violent repression will ever stop our movement. So as long as Gaza remains steadfast in their resistance, the least we can do is continue ours. May the martyrs of Al-Shifa give you courage, and may the people's cries for freedom haunt the rulers of the world for eternity. With steadfastness, justice, and confrontation, DC, Maryland, and Virginia Students for Justice and Palestine Coalition. And I will close with this. History will be our judge, and history will vindicate us, just as it has done with the generations of movements before. After all, history is a story, and we are the authors of what is yet to be written. We are the resistance, and this is our front line!